Welcome back to the CE Morning Show. It's time for our business talk segment. So joining with us in the studio is Mira Asset Investment Analyst Nafan to talk about this week's market recap. Good morning, Nafan. It's good to have you here.
Good morning, Ms. Alin. Good morning, see today.
Yes, let's discuss the market recap from the global sentiment regarding the Fed's monetary policy. You said that it will remain restrictive in the future. In the last two meetings, the Fed keep the interest rate unchanged, but do you see any possibility that the Fed will increase the interest rate in the United States in the future?
Okay, we see that it is possible that the Fed will increase its interest rate by quarter point at the November or December meetings due to the fact that we see that the U.S. inflation, the CPI is currently in a rebound position at 3.7% per August. Okay, so that it is still above its Federal Reserve target around 2% this.
Yes.
Okay. So as long as the U.S. CPI is above the Fed's target, I believe that the Fed will maintain its hawkish policy in the foreseeable future.
So the Fed will maintain its hawkish stance for the foreseeable future. And we talked about the inflation that seems very sticky in the United States. And now we have another quote-unquote problem, the increasing prices of crude oil. How do you see that it will affect the inflation? And maybe we can discuss about the volatility in commodity prices.
Well, I believe that the volatility in the commodity prices are still intact, especially the U.S. crude oil or the WTI, which is increasingly, which is in the uptrend situation. We see that the year-to-date is also the highest amongst the commodity prices. I believe that this factor, this WTI uptrend price will generate such a U.S. high inflation in the future, like the last slide before. Okay, because we will see that in this week, market will see the release of price consumer expenditures. I believe it will still above the Fed's target, but maybe but most of consensus believe that the personal consumption expenditures is decreasing from 4.2% into 3.8%. But at the same time, we see that the U.S. Consumer Price Index or CPI is currently in a rebound position, in a little bit upside position due to the fact that the U.S. consumption in gasoline or diesel are currently rising. So that means that we will see a possible fuel price hike in the future, especially for the Brent price. We will see a hike around $100 per barrel, $100 per barrel.
Yes, it is predicted by some analysts that it can hit $100 per barrel for Brent in the future. So yeah, as mentioned by Nafan Aji, that we can expect the inflation in the U.S. to rebound because of the increasing global oil prices that may lead to the increasing price of gasoline in the United States. Okay, now let's check Indonesia's economy, Indonesia's fundamental. We experience current account deficit. It has returned after we enjoy current account surplus for
Yes, indeed.
several periods due to commodity boom. Now, do you think that with the current account deficit, it may affect the rupiah exchange rate become weaker towards United States dollar, US dollars?
Okay, like I said before, when the Fed maintaining its hawkish stance in the future, we see that the rupiah depreciation will be the sentiment in the future, because we see that this rupiah's depreciation also affect the Indonesia current account deficit. Okay, due to the fact that we see that in the first semester, we see that the commodity prices is moderating. We see that the global economic slowdown also impact loan demand. Okay, yet we see that the our strong fundamental economy also led to rise of domestic demand, thus increasingly our export demand. Therefore, it is also make that the Indonesia current account is deficit in the second quarter. But I believe that in the following quarters we see that should the commodity prices, especially in oil, increase, it will also lead to other commodity prices which is benefit by Indonesian export in non-oil and gas, okay, such as natural gas, CPO,
coal.
Coal, okay. So I believe that in the future, perhaps the current account deficit would not be as bad as the second quarter, I believe.
Yes,
but still deficit.
Yeah, because you said that you expect that the rising oil prices right now will affect other commodities, because we know that oil is the mother of all commodities. So we expect it to also benefit Indonesia as a coal producer and as well as other natural resources. And you mentioned earlier that Indonesia relies on its strong domestic consumption supported by inflation stability. Yes.
Yes, indeed. We believe that the government is still able to maintain its inflation stability, thus generating our consumer confidence. Based on this index, we see that the consumer confidence index is consistently above 100 level, which is very good for our confidence. Then this is the retail sales index. We see that it is also above 200, above 200, consistently above 200, in major. So that I believe that the consumer are very confident, and also expecting that the Indonesian economy will continue to improve, to stabilize, as long as our policymakers could maintain inflation around 2 until 4% of its target. We see that the Bank Indonesia could maintain its interest rate hikes due to the fact that when we look at the slide before, we see that the dot plot released in September, we see that the possibility of from the Fed to conduct its expansionary monetary policy in 2014 will be lower than before the June's dot plot. We will see that the Fed will conduct 2 times quarter of points of expansionary monetary policy in 2024, not based on the June's dot plot, which was predicted 4 times, due to the fact that we see that the potential U.S. Consumer Price Index increases, yeah, in the future due to the fact that due to geopolitical political role, geopolitical situation, I believe, yeah, especially in the European in the Europe, yeah. I believe that the oil will continue to increase, so that it will generate a high inflation, which is much above, yeah, than the Fed's target. So that means that as long as the Fed maintains its hawkish policy, I believe that BEI will also maintain its rate at 5.75, yeah, in the first until the first semester of 2014.
Okay, until the first half of 2024.
Yeah.
Yep. So you think that Bank Indonesia will likely to maintain the current rate until the first half of 2024?
Yeah, indeed.
And now let's check our index and the GDP performance that is usually positive during the general elections.
Okay. Well, based on historical facts, we see that in the past four Indonesian general election before, we see that in 2014, and then 2004, 2009, 2014, and 2019, we see that the GCI performance is relatively positive, yeah, during the Indonesian elections, especially in 2009, since in 2008.
So this is the GCI performance.
Okay, yes, indeed. Okay, we see that the economy of Indonesia is also stabilized, yeah, around 5%, except in 2009, because of upper base, yeah, of higher base in 2008, yeah, which around 7.7 or 8%, yeah. Okay, due to the fact that there was a commodity boom price which affect our expansion in our GDP. So when we look at the Indonesia economic stabilization, we see that the election, the general election, is positively supporting our strong domestic consumption, yeah.
Okay.
Because we will see a much more extra spending, yeah, around 355 trillion, yeah, for the election campaign during the political year, because I mean, such a huge fund will also provide positive sentiment, okay, not only to our economy but also to our stock market.
Okay, so expected spending more than usual due to the general elections. It will help boost Indonesia's economy and also to our stock market. And seeing the survey of the presidential candidate, it seems that we will have second round.
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe we will have the second round, yeah, because due to the fact that Prabowo Subianto and also Ganjar Pranowo, they are consistently sharing the almost same percentage, yeah, of winning, yeah, neck to neck of winning opportunity based on the electability survey conducting by Indonesia polling stations, the newest one, yeah, the newest one. But I believe that as an investor, we also hope that the Indonesian general election could maintain political and security stability, so that we can increasingly our confidence, yeah, in investing, yeah,
yes,
in Indonesia, yeah, especially in the stock market. Because we see that during the past election, yeah, we see that the GCI will be probably in a sideways mode, yeah, and after the general election is over, or we see the true winner of the candidates, I believe that the GCI will in a bullish phase, yeah, I see, or in an uptrend markup phase. I believe that.
2024 expected bullish. And now let's check the latest JCI chart.
Okay, well, this is
So it has broken the
major
7,000 resistant level.
yes, indeed, Ms. Aline. And also that we see that based on this technical analysis, we see that the GCI is also maintained above the upper boundary of the major parallel channel, like this one. Okay, so so in this current situation, we see that our GCI is in a bullish phase or in an uptrend phase. We see a bullish cup and handle here, indicating that the ESG is definitely in an uptrend situation.
So this is the target then.
Okay. Yes. Around 7,381. Based on the market structure.
7,381. This is the target.
Yeah, based on my technical analysis.
Okay, based on technical analysis. Because there's a cup and handle pattern, which is a bullish pattern, and
Yes,
it
indeed.
has broken the resistant level. Now let's check the sectoral performance. Which one do you think that has the most potential at this moment?
Well, we see that the IDX Basic and also the IDX Energy are definitely in the leading sector. Although the IDX Energy sector is in the negative territory, but we see that the IDX Energy is in a uptrend situation.
The purple one.
Purple one.
Okay, it was under pressure, but now it start picking up.
Yeah, due to the global economic recovery.
Yes.
Okay. And then we see that the sectors such as infrastructure, such as non-cyclicals, cyclicals, basic, healthcare, techno, and also finance. I believe that these sectors are in our watch list, yeah, due to the fact that although they are lagging at this moment, but lagging is also indicating that the trend began to accumulate, or accumulating in order to establish a market phase in the future, as long as it is supported by positive sentiment in the future, especially when we are conducting the general election campaign, in November, beginning in November. We see that that our domestic spending is increased, therefore it will generate a positive impact, in these sectors, I believe.
Okay, so those are the sectors that we can look closely. And now let's discuss one of the stock, because this one has a very a corporate action sentiment, because BBNI is set to have a stock split in early October. Maybe we can discuss this briefly as in the technical analysis.
Okay, yeah, I know this chart was published during the 21st September. We see that the BBNI is trading above the major rectangle right now. Yeah, it was successfully retraced back to the first resistance, when the BBNI was at this Fibonacci retracement around 61 percent. Yeah, it has retraced back to the resistance. After I pull back. So as the price is above this rectangle and also the last higher high around this one, we see that the BBNI is definitely in a uptrend situation. Okay.
So if this, if the price movement maintained to be above this level,
so that BBNI will set. Will reach the resistance around 9,950, 10,100, and 10,300. 75, yeah, based on the Fibonacci retracement, yeah, at the maximum around 161.8%. I know that that these targets are based on before stock split. Should stock split occurs, then we will divide by 2. It is interesting that the BBNI is one of the major banks which has a interesting PE below other peers here.
Okay then. Thank you very much, Nafan for sharing your insights today.
You're most welcome.
We really appreciate it. And we'll be back with the latest from around the world. So stay with us only on the C Morning Show on C Today.